Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to paint one of my aggressors for my Black Templar army. I have to admit that this model was unpainted for too long. It has been waiting in one of the shelves and now it's the moment, so of course I would like to share my painting experience with all of you. So as you can see, the miniature is already primed with Chaos Black like I always do, and now it's going to be a perfect moment to apply it in the base technical paint. I will use for that technical Azorite Debris. It's the one that I use for my Black Templars, so because of consistency this is the one that I will use. And with that being said, let's start painting this miniature. Now I will use lead belcher to paint all the metallic parts in the miniature. In this case it's not just only the symbol in the chest or the inside parts of the power armor like here in the back of the knee. It's we have a lot of things going on here in the back, so I will paint all of these ammunitions, the things that he's carrying in the back, and there's going to be a lot of metallic details, so let's do it. This is starting to look like a proper aggressor. We have things going on already in the miniature, which is nice, and now I'm going to use corn red. And for this I'm going to base all the red details in the miniatures, like for example here in the waist, the eyes, the weapons in the back, and basically every single cable that we can see around the miniature. So let's do it. Now that we have some red things going on in the miniature, it's the perfect time to do the shoulder pads, and of course this is a Black Templar, so we need to have some white shoulder pads. But of course this is a prime in black, and it's going to be nicer if we have some transition of the color from black to light gray and then white. So that's why I'm going to cover first the shoulder pads with the Dawnstone. It's like a light gray, and then after that, when it's nicely and dry, I will apply Wraithbone. And I'm going to do something similar with the bones that are the miniature is carrying here in the waist. So let's continue. Now that I have two white smooth shoulder pads, it's going to be the moment for me to edge highlight the power armor of the miniature, and for that I will do what I usually do with my Black Templars. I already made a video about that, I will leave it in the description. But basically, first of all, I'm going to use Dark Reaper to basically edge highlight every single edge of the power armor, and then I will use Fenrisian Grey to give it like a much thinner edge highlighting in the more exposed areas of the miniature. So let's continue. After applying some highlights, the power armor looks better. Now we can clearly see the differentiation between all the plates of the power armor, and I like this view of the Black Templar. So now I will proceed with the everything that is going on here in the waist. And for that, first of all, I'm going to use Baltasar Gold. I will use it for this leg cage with the key. And after that, I will use Corn Red for these straps around the bones. And I will use Lead Belcher for the connections between these two elements with the rope that it's there, and also these two small parts in the end. I will use Lead Belcher as well. And then finally I will use some Aggressor shade for the bones and the golden color here. It should look nicer after applying this kind of shade. So let's continue. It's time to continue shading the miniature, and right now I'm going to use Null Oil and I will apply it to basically every single metallic part of the miniature, like for example the symbol in the chest and all the ammunitions and the back. Basically everything that I painted with Lead Belcher, I will use Null Oil on it. And then I will also use it in the inside parts of the shoulder pads. I mean this... let's say in the point where the white and the black meet, I will use Lead Belcher there as well. And I basically explained that in the video that I made, explaining how I do the shoulder pads of the Black Templars. But with that being said, we continue painting. It's time for one of the final steps, and I'm going to add the final highlights of the miniature. First of all, I will use Retributor Armor for the golden parts of the Aggressor. Then I'm going to use Evil Sun Scarlet for the reds. And finally, I will use Stormhost Silver for the metallic parts. And with that, the only thing left, it will be the shoulder pads, so let's continue. And now for the final step, of course, we need to give this Space Marine a chapter in the shoulder pads, because yes, it's going to be a Black Templar, but it needs some marking there. So I already made a video showing how I do the shoulder pads of my Black Templar, so I'm not going to explain too much. But basically now I will freehand the cross in this shoulder pad and in this shoulder pad, and with that I think that the miniature will be almost finished, so let's continue. Now we can consider this Aggressor a proper Black Templar, and to finish the miniature I will just apply some dry brush in the base with Wraithbone, and then I will put some grass and it should be finished and ready for battle, so let's do it. And with that, I'm going to consider my Black Templar Aggressor as finished. I'm super happy with the result, and I'm very happy with this miniature because I really like the Aggressors. I really like the concept of them, and I think that they look super cool. I like them a lot. I really like them. That's why I was a little bit sad that this one was unpainted, because I got my Aggressors before the Leviathan box came out, and I managed to paint these two, but this one was a little bit forgotten in the meantime, because of course there was a lot of new cool miniatures coming out, and now I can join this one to the squad and have like a fully painted nice looking squad, and that makes me very happy. And that's everything that I want to say for now, so if you are still here, please consider giving me a like and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.